well informed. But we promise you that we will also do the same for everybody. So without wasting much of our time, we told you that we have a full house today. We have a full package for you today. We have one of our father in the house. He's a big fish to the glory of God. Yes. He's a big fish to the glory of God. Daddy, you are welcome, sir.
Right, thank you very much.
Can we meet you, sir?
Okay, I'm Adeleke Adese, the national president of Council of Foursquare Men in Nigeria.
Oh, wow.
You're welcome, Daddy.
So we have CFM 001.
Yes.
All right, thank you very much, sir. Yes, if you be hearing CFM as an acronym, CFM means Council of Foursquare Men. Oh, Council of Foursquare. So, Daddy, you are welcome, sir. So, let's start. What has CFM been doing all this while? Because I discovered that in Foursquare movement, I mean, Foursquare in Nigeria, you hear more about FWI, women. So what happened to men?
Men have been doing a lot. Men being what we are, we hardly want to.
They don't show off.
We don't make noise. And we are doing a lot. Our men are doing a lot in various churches in our district and even national.
Okay.
We have CFM hostel in McPherson.
Oh, wow.
Okay. And recently we were part of the Millennium, I think Millennium now. The
Platinum Jubilee.
Platinum Jubilee.
Okay.
And then we went to Iseyin to build one of the Platinum church there.
Wow.
Though yet to complete, and we hope we'll complete it soon. So the men has been a lot. We are present everywhere. But behind every success that you see, either the youth, the next gen are doing, or the FWI,
Okay.
the men
Are the one pushing. Okay. The men are the one pushing. Thank you very much, sir. You are welcome to Wednesday Live.
Thank you.
You see, where Daddy Gio said something very, very instructive the other time that if somebody do you good, you can say, and it is expected that you show gratitude. You say, and when you say, yeah, thanks for yesterday, people you say don't mention, they tell the person mention it, mention it. So, sir, it's not a bad idea that let's blow our trumpets. If men are actually doing something, you can say, let's blow it. It's not a sign of pride. You understand my point? It's to let people be aware. And Wednesday Live is a platform where people can know what is actually going on. So we want to thank you for coming, sir. So, sir, let's talk about what is happening this week. What is actually happening this
Okay. Thank you, Foursquare Communication, for having me and for giving CFM, Council of Foursquare Men in Nigeria, this wonderful opportunity to be able to talk about our forthcoming program. Less than 48 hours, all men will be at in the various centers across Nigeria. And in Lagos region, we are going to be at Yaba National Headquarters Church from 8 p.m. till dawn.
Okay.
And I like to show our appreciation to Foursquare Communication also. That beautiful write-up on the Foursquare Gospel Church channel on WhatsApp was a beautiful one. And actually I shared it, and some other people have been sharing that message. That was great. That's lovely. All right, so we'll be, and the theme for this year annual men's summit, leadership summit, is discipling men. And the theme text is taken from the book of Matthew, chapter 28, verses 18 to 20. Okay, and so we are talking about discipling men this time. Okay. You know, when you read that portion, that verse or verses in Matthew 28, even from 19, is Jesus that's commanding the Christian, okay, and we call it that's a great commission, and that is the main the main business, even for a Christian man. That's what's supposed to be the main business. Because it's not only to seek after the lost soul, looking for convert, but it's to disciple men. And incidentally, you know, Bible will use men. Though we know when Bible use man, it's using it as to include all men. You know, the man is created first.
Yeah.
And the woman was created as a necessity.
No argument about that. No controversy.
And so that's why you will find out in Bible, because the men, you have to preach the gospel and make disciples of men.
Okay.
All right. And that's why we pick on that theme. It is about modeling. Is it about mentorship?
Okay.
It is about relationship.
Okay.
It is about living your faith as a true Christian. And then we have a array of ministers that will be coming. Our judge, that the GO will be sending message.
Okay.
But the national secretary will come in his own capacity at the same time representing the DO at this year national summit. We have Dr. Ferdinand coming is an excellent guest minister. Okay, he's an international speaker, and I think even one of our Foursquare this week he will be ministering in Abuja. So he's a well sought out. Program in church, you can encourage or model fellow the next gen, the youth, the teens, even the children to come to church. But if you have a father that sit down at home and say, okay, I'll be coming, be going, and eventually the father did not turn up. So he will be taking his responsibility in modeling his own children and any other man for that matter. So, but men can do more, and that's why we come up with discipling men. We can do more, really.
Yes.
one Sunday in my own church, there was a call for newcomer, and I saw that 2 men. So I called our evangelist. I said, evangelist, men are talking to, they are talking to, women are talking to these men. These men will not, please, sir, please, I want you to go. They say, yes, those people in that department. I said, no, sir, you just have to go. These men, unless you want me to go and do your work. So he went, but he had to thank me later because the man told that he has problem at home. That's why he came to our church that day. And he did tell the woman that came to him. So he told the evangelist that, look, this is my problem, and I come here, and I know my problem will be solved here. That's why I actually came to this church this morning. That is what we are talking about. That's the role of a man. And you know, if a man gets to a church and you find few men,
you won't be encouraged.
You will be encouraged to come back. And that is why we do, you know, being what we hear, and that's what we want to examine on Friday. Being what we hear, men are reluctant most of the time. Okay. But they are doing great stuff behind the scene.
Yes.
But if you are not showing it, you won't be able to model anybody. You won't be able to disciple everybody. So you show us what you are doing, and then our church will know it for better. All right? And so the men have always been the project arm of the church, and they are still doing it wonderfully well across all churches, no matter how small. But we find out that women attend church more, men support more. So we want them to attend also and support more and be able to model fellow man if to come to church.
So who are those we should be expecting to come to attend this particular program? You know, is it like all the men? Yeah. Then I think there should also be, we should also talk about, you know, I've seen a number, and I think it's a good thing that we have you here with us today. You know, a number of people also have some challenges with knowing who are those that qualify to be called CFM. Can I be CFM by virtue of the fact that I'm married, or is it based on age? Or is it based on some other responsibilities? If I am 25 and I'm married, do I qualify to be part of CFM?
Okay. Thank you very much for that question. You know, I've always been saying anywhere I get to, even at next meeting, that CFM, Foursquare men, is a gender-based arm of the church. So if it's gender-based, it has nothing to do with your calling, whether you are a media person, or you are a pastor, or you are an ordained minister. You are a man. Once you are a man, then you are part and parcel of CFM. Okay? Then we put age there as from 18. Wow. So if you are youth, sir, if you are wow. Say it again. You know, that is a gender-based division of the church. All right, that regardless of your calling, whether you are a minister, you are a non-pastor, you are a professor, you are a doctor, you are a media person. Once you are a man, and we know you are a man, you know, definition of man for the Bible perception is that. Is biological base. Once you carry the genital of a man, you are a man. You are a man. And so long as you are a man and you are above 18, then you are part and parcel of Foursquare men. You know, CFM, incidentally, it was named Council from the beginning. And that, I think that was confused many people. So we are Foursquare men, really. We are Foursquare men. And so once you're a man, and you are, that is by our own constitution here, once you are above 18, you are an adult. So you are part of parcel of Foursquare. It's not about marriage. It's not about having children. It's just because you are a man and you are above 18. So even, and that is why most of our ministers, the pastors are supposed to. So even if you are a next gen, how will you take over if you are not joining? So if you are a choir, you are a member. You are a choir and you are a man. You are a member. You are a protocol. You are a member. You are not shy. You are a member. Okay? And actually, that is what you will see affect the Foursquare main gathering. Okay? Because some people, once, in fact, I met somebody outside Nigeria, we were chatting, he said, I'm an ordained. I said, okay, you've been president of CFM before, so you are not a man again. He said, because he told me he has not been attending the program. Say, but okay, because you are a minister now, sir, you are not a man anymore. He said, I'm a man. Oh, okay. So that is what qualifies anybody to become
I remember an experience I had, when I was the district headquarters church. It was a zonal headquarters then when I was there, and so because I'm married, so they co-opted me into CFM, and then subsequently afterwards I was made district youth minister. So I was having this conflict between, am I in CFM, am I in youth, and of course I can't do both because of the financial implications, So I think you may just want to shed a little light along this line, because of people that may be involved in youth. In fact, there are some senior teenagers that are youth that are still in teenage ministry, and so you may want to just shed a little light. How do we balance all of these things together?
If you are a minister,
yes,
or you are a youth,
yes,
or next gen,
yes,
if you are an ESCO of that any other harm,
yes,
we won't make you an ESCO.
Okay.
But you remember, you are supposed to attend, and that's why you see most of this program, we make sure it doesn't clash. The program do not clash at all.
Okay.
Because that's the way Foursquare runs.
Okay.
They want you belong to different parts. Because if you are a protocol, the protocol will not say they are having their week during the CFM program.
Oh, yeah.
So if you are a man, you come. The same thing FWI. And so and I think it's like you said, some people get confused that once I'm a minister or once I belong to this one, that I'm not a man anymore. For me, I said, national CFM president only represents you. Okay? So the number one man is Gio. Is the general overseer. Yeah. Reverend Dr. Sam Aboyeji is the number one man. But he now makes somebody president. Just that he cannot be everywhere. Alright? So the number one man will tell you he's a man. National Secretary, Reverend Alawode, will tell you he's a man. He's a part and parcel. And he just told me even this afternoon that I'm part and parcel of men. And that's how it's supposed to be. And there is no confusion there. If you talk about financial implication, yes, and that's why this summit this year again is because you are talking about another aspect of disciple, which is service. So we should not be, as Christians, we cannot afford to lack in the service. Financial service. So there is a various way we can serve God and worship God. Yeah. And so if God that you serve will give you what you need to use in every other place. But it's not about money. CFM really. And that is why I think one of our ex-presidents has said, try to remove that aspect, that you call us the project arm of the church. When you say that, it scared young people away. There is money that they will contribute to. I don't have that kind of money.
Yeah. All right, Daddy. You are passive. Is it because he's a mentor?
Mentor. I just want to draw us back to the main purpose why you are here to, publicize the program that you have coming up. What are the things that the men out there should expect? Like, what are the special, should I say, sermons, or what do you have
the highlights of those things? Yeah.
For them?
Okay, there's a lot in stock.
Okay.
And they should get prepared to receive from the Lord, because there is prayer session, and of course every minister that will minister there will always be prayer session. Okay. So we have been praying for at least a week now.
Wow.
Into the program.
Wow.
So we are sure that every man that turns up for this program will be blessed. And then miracle, we are praying for miracle. Miracle will happen.
Amen.
So if any man that has a body, he should just come there. We are believing God that this year will be like any other before. So there is a lot, like I said, navigating the 2026 tax law, okay, and then investment opportunity that will be available. Okay. And for discipling, some of our leaders in CFM have been complaining that they're okay to get men to come for fellowship. You find few people are coming. Okay. So some of those things are what we are going to look at, and then those ministers, they are well equipped to tell us. Okay. National Secretary just told me that I would expect bigger thing.
Amen. 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 All right. You've had it all from our daddy, the national president of Council of Foursquare Men. So this Friday, by the grace of God, 8 p.m., sir.
8 p.m.
8 p.m.
Please, before you let me add this one.
Okay, sir.
That any woman that is watching me,
okay,
and if you are a lady,
okay,
you are an FWI or you are not even a FWI, okay, please tell your dad,
your husband,
tell your husband that your brother here that is above 18, that the place to be, particularly in Lagos here, is at the National Headquarters Church, that they must come. Okay, they must not miss it at like you put it in one of that something that if we don't see you in that meeting, we know that you are discipling your pillow.
Okay, for those who are not in Lagos, do you mind mentioning those centers?
Okay, center once again, we said that in Southeast, it's at Onisha.
Okay.
And in the South, we have it at Porakot.
Okay.
I think in Midwest, we have it at Asaba. And in Southwest, at Ijebode. They move it from the regional headquarters to Ijebode.
Okay.
And the Foursquare Communication has promised us that you'll be there live.
All right, so Foursquare Communication will be there live to bring you up to speed about everything that will transpire during that program. I know it's going to be very, very impactful. I was there last year, and I can testify what God did. So please make sure that you find a way to the National Headquarters Church, number 62 Akinwumi Street, 66-62 Akinwumi Street, Alagomeji, Yaba, Lagos. And if you are not in Lagos, you can also connect with any of the centers that our daddy has mentioned. Daddy, we know we don't really have much time today. We will love to have you more on this program so that we can discuss extensively about Council of Foursquare Men and your activities for the rest of the year, because we know you still have other program, but this is much we can take for this section. We want to appreciate you and for coming on this program. This is the first time we are hosting you. Thank you very much. We know men are always busy.
Yes.
So if you don't see them in the church, they are not at home. They are always busy. But that's not an excuse. Daddy, thank you so much. So on behalf of Foursquare Communication, we want to just say thank you for coming, sir.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you, sir. So we will meet on Friday.
Oh, yes.
By grace of God. So Foursquare Communication will be there. We bring it live on Friday by grace of God. So we go on a short break now. When we come back, we enter fully into what we have for today. Don't go away. We'll be right back.